Alright, so we're going to learn how to torrent here. Had some recording error, so we're going to do this over. First thing, we'll go to internet browser. I highly recommend Chrome, and the reason I recommend that is because there's this little pop-up blocker over here. That little stop arrow is called Adblock Plus. It's free. It's an installation for a browser extension that blocks pop-ups for you. And that'll come into play later. I believe it's available for Chrome or Firefox, but I prefer Chrome, and so that's why I'm using it. Now, the first thing we need to do to start torrenting is get a torrent client. So the one I prefer is Utorrent. There's some other popular ones out there. This is the one I'm going to recommend. And what you're going to do is go to Get Utorrent, and we're going to go ahead and get the free version over here. And make sure to uncheck this thing where it's going to ask you to do bars and change your home page. It's a pain. It's not worth it. Just skip through it. It's going to ask you to download it over here. I already have it, so just run the installation for it. Pretty self-explanatory. It might ask you to install the toolbar again in there, so just go ahead and cancel out on it. After that's done, we can go ahead and open it up. Obviously, it's going to walk you through the installation process, and I have a download going over here. But to get torrents, you have to have a website to get them from. Now, I prefer the Pirate Bay, and you can go .org or .se, and we'll go ahead and take you to this website either way. And like I was saying, I do recommend using it in Chrome. I'm on Windows 8 here, so don't get too alarmed. But we'll go ahead and pop open Internet Explorer and just do a side-by-side for the Pirate Bay. And what you're going to want to do is go to either top 100, or you could search for a specific video. Just click video on the checker, but I'm going to do top 100 on both of these. And you can see where Adblock Plus is coming in handy. I don't see these ads on the top. I don't see the ones on the bottom. Obviously, if you're not familiar with the website, someone might try and hit one of those buttons and they'll get a click on it. Now, if you want games, obviously there's a game section. You go to PC. If you don't want this guy showing up over here, you have to create an account and log in. And let me see if I can do it from down here. You'll see over here, it'll say register or log in. I don't really know if I remember my information. No, maybe not. Let's try one more time. No, okay, apparently I don't remember it. But you can log in there and it will block off this section for you. Now, after you've done that, you can click on it. So you can either do videos, or you could go specifically to movies on it, or if you wanted a 3D movie, or if you want to make sure it's high res. But more often than not, I just hit either the video header, or I'll hit movie specifically. And again, just to show you the reason why I like to go with the Adblock Plus, you have ads on the left, you have ads on the right, and obviously it doesn't make the site look as professional as it could be. It's very straightforward over here. But obviously they have those ads there so they could get money off the website for people who click it, since it's a free website. I'm just going to close this out of the way. And pretty much this is just going to be the list of the torrents. If it has a lot of seeders or SE, it's a pretty good indicator. And if you're searching, like here it's automatically listed by seeder. If you're searching, if you click on SE, it'll list it in this order, which is a good indicator of what to download. Now here I'm downloading this movie already, but like let's say you wanted The Hobbit, you could click on the title of it, you could look at the reviews, and if there's a lot more plus than negative, generally it's a good indicator that you can go ahead and download it. And then you could always go down here and look at the reviews, and a lot of people do what they call video, audio, movie, or they'll just put 3 sets of numbers without actually writing it, and that will be the indicator for what it is. So if you're saying 7 out of 10 video quality for a DVD, which means it's still pretty good quality, 9 out of 10 audio, and 10 out of 10 movie. So it's a great movie, very good audio quality. Video quality is good, so it's DVD, not Blu-ray quality. And over here, he puts a little comment on it. So if you want to go ahead and download that, all you do is you hit this little magnet. Now mine's already set up, so it's just going to ask me what folder to download it to. If you haven't set it up already, it will ask you if it's okay to open the program and then download it. So over here, I put everything on my D drive in a torrents folder, and I'm just going to hit OK. Now this one's here I've been downloading earlier. Now they start off very slow, so you'll see this one, it starts off at let's check in the file over here, but it starts off at about 2 kilobytes per second, so that's literally nothing. It will speed up over time, so like in this one I'm getting about half a megabyte a second, and my upload speed is actually very high, and I could probably change that. And if you change it, if you just right click, you get something called bandwidth allocation, and you can set a download limit and upload limit. So my upload limit's at unlimited right now. I'm going to go ahead and drop it and put it at 100 kilobytes a second, because you do have to upload in order to get the files downloaded, if it makes sense, because you're downloading the files from a number of different people, so you still need to upload information to them regarding what parts of the file you're missing, and that's part of how torrents aren't as traceable as, say, downloading a file directly. But after it's done downloading either one of these, it'll go into a completed folder. Now obviously neither of mine have finished yet, but when it does, you're going to make sure when it's in the completed folder you click it and you hit the X, but you don't want to do that until you're done downloading it. But then when you want to watch the movie, a lot of times you could double click it, it'll take you directly to the file, but what I prefer to do is to right click it and then do open containing folder, and then I could see what's been downloaded. So that's really all there is to it. If you're going to be doing games, it's a little more complicated, and I could always go over that. You're definitely going to want a program called Daemon Tools, and if you Google that, or Daemon Tools, it's the first result over here, daemontools.cc. Same thing, just download the free version for it, and that will help you run ISO programs that you'll need for gaming. So hopefully that answers all your questions, and if not, you could always hit me up and I'll do my best to respond or whatever.